AI dungeon. Alright, let's see if I can make content out of this. You are Nebula, a witch living on the edge of the medieval kingdom of Larion. You have a wand and a pet alligator named Sylvie. As you sit in your swamp hut mixing a magical potion, you hear a knock at the door. You open it and see a female demon. She has red skin and 6 arms along with 2 regular ones. You stare at her in shock. Hi, I'm rude. Hello, she says in a British accent. I'm Lady Friday. So, it's nice to meet you, you say. It's nice to meet you too. So what's the demon doing in my humble abode? I'm looking for a man named Adam. Have you seen him? I just got an idea. Sylvie ate him. Sylvie ate him? I think she might have eaten one of the villagers. I sent her to fetch water and she just came back with his hand in her mouth. I think she ate him. You hand her the hand. Thanks, she says. I'll give this to the king. She takes the hand and leaves. You have a sick feeling in the pit of your stomach. You know exactly where the hand has been. Yes, in Sylvie's mouth. You search for a potion ingredient in the woods. You wander around in the nearby forest, gathering the ingredients for a potion. You decide to make yourself stronger so you can fight and escape from the wizard. Oh my god, who's the wizard? You wander around, collecting various ingredients. Oh no, no, oh my god, okay, this was my first instinct. Oh jeez. Sylvie steps on a landmine. The explosion takes off her head, which you find repulsive. No! I scream. Oh, you start crying. You have a bit of trouble carrying the ingredients back to your hut, but once again you get to work. You throw the worm at the wall and concentrate hard on your spell. What worm? You fail to brew the potion correctly. You drop the ingredients in a pile on the floor and begin to curse the ingredients you have chosen. I sell the cursed ingredients to children. You foolishly sell the ingredients to young children who entrust you with their most cherished treasures. You are a horrible person. Thank you. You are in a bad situation. You decide to take it upon yourself to confess your dark deeds to a priest. After wandering the forests and swamps of the kingdom, you find a large cathedral. Usually be like, Father, I have sinned or something. But let's twist it. And just, man, I did some fucked up shit. You most certainly did, the priest says. What would you like to confess? He just shrugs it off. My alligator blew up and I sold dangerous cursed worms to your child. What? I sold cursed worms to children to pay off my gambling debt. Wait, where did my gambling debt come from? Do you feel shame for your deed? No, you reply. Should I? Well, he paused. It's not really a very nice thing to do. You decide to enter the confessional. Confess your sins. I'm not entering that stupid box. Oh, the priest says. You'd prefer me to tell you instead. No, Mr. Priest, I'd prefer you to die. The priest stares at you blankly. Well, I suppose that's it then. You sit in the confessional for a few minutes as the priest repeats the same actions of what he did before. Well, he did get me into the confessional, I guess. You put the curse on the priest. He begins to groan and writhe in pain. Is this what you want? The priest dies soon afterwards, leaving you alone in the forest. You find a large alligator that you think would make a good pet. You decide to name it Satan. You decide to name it Satan. You wander around the swamp looking for something to kill. Alright, yeah, my bloodlust is not satiated. That is very fair. Eventually you find an eland. It's a large and slow-moving antelope. You attempt to scare it with your gator, but it doesn't work. You load up your bow and get ready. The magical arrow hits the eland and it falls over dead. You butcher the antelope for food later. Satan devours the body in front of you and you feel a little better. Nice! I encounter a group of young adventurers. Have you seen a moose around here? No, Ron replies. Are you looking for a pet? I want to tame it. The adventurers laugh at the idea. I could get you a moose for a price. What's your price? My alligator can eat your dog. If you want him to stop, pay me. How much? 10,000 gold coins. Don't try to bribe me. I'll make sure your pet is in good hands. The adventurers agree to the deal and you collect the money from them. They give you a large pack of moose hunting weapons as payment. You wander back to your pond. I find a horse and cast an illusion spell on it to make it look like a moose. You find the horse in the nearby woods. You start to ride towards the village. Oh wait, you can hear Satan growling and scratching at the door of your home. He's hungry. Oh no. You buy a massive steak for Satan. He finishes it in a few minutes and you're on the verge of collapsing from hunger. You must survive. You go to sleep hoping you'll wake up. Oh no! You wake up and find a note on your pillow. We know you're the one who killed our friends. Come meet us at the center of town at sunset. You send Satan back to the woods to— No! No, that's not what I did. He'll be able to deal with these people easily. You wait for nightfall, resting on a tree branch. Oh boy. You know what? We've had a good run, but I think it's time for Nebula to rest. Nebula gets ambushed. Her life hangs in the balance. Can you save her? You jump off the branch and rush to her aid. Wait a minute! You see 3 men surrounding her, laughing. One holds a dagger to her throat. I can't save myself. Can you? You reached for your bow, but the men are faster. They knock you out, tie you up, and throw you in the back of a cart. Oh, Jesus. Just... Oh my god. Nebula's on the quest for death. Let's go. The cart ride is long and terrible. You'd give anything to just die. The men who kidnap you are horrible, rotten criminals. They plan to sell you at a slave market. God damn it! I curse myself. It's too late. You're too weak, too pathetic, too wary to save yourself. After being kidnapped and drugged, you have no willpower left to even resist. Damn it! No! Oh, this is not— oh no! This has gone into a direction that I do not like. Oh, Jesus Christ. You collapse and let yourself sleep. You awaken tied to a metal table. An especially large man stands before you, baring his teeth with a wicked smile. Wake up, he says. No! No, 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 no! I'm in a hospital. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I do— oh, no. Nebula! No! I was just a weird swamp hag. And now I've— oh my god. I pretend to still be asleep. The man pulls out a lighter and flings it at your face. No! As the flame comes towards you, you open your eyes and sit up quickly. The man and 2 others start laughing. But wait, I'm tied to a metal table. You laugh along with them, but their attempts at getting you to laugh make you uncomfortable. The man holds a lit lighter out in front of him. Ha ha ha, he laughs and you laugh with him. I blow out the flame. The man's eyes widen as he pulls the lighter out of your hand. He spits in your face and laughs with his friends. Suddenly you realize what they're laughing at. Where's Satan? The man frees, staring at you. The one who held the lighter slowly turns it over to you. I don't know what you're talking about, he says. My gator, you freaking numpty. The man screams as the flame goes over his hand and onto his arm. He falls backwards off the table, holding in pain. Oh my god! In an instant, the other men are on fire. Wow, my God, why did they catch on fire? You jump into the fire, hoping to embrace it, but you feel a chain around your ankle. You look, see a small dog biting at the chain. You get closer and the dog growls. Wait, what the fuck is happening? I just want to die. I growl back. The dog bites harder and you feel your ankle get ripped open. You howl in pain and the dog starts biting at your arm, ripping it open. Oh my God, I'm getting mauled by a dog. The dog turns to look at you, his eyes glinting. It bites down on your throat and begins to shake. You lose consciousness. Yes! You have been killed by a dog. Woo! Finally! I am dead! Oh, jeez. That was a fucking adventure. You are Nebbie, a fairy living in the kingdom of Larion. You live in a fairy realm hidden under a grassy hill near the castle. Your skin is a light tinge of blue, your rings sparkle in the sunlight, and you are very small and good at hiding. You are fascinated by humans and love to watch them from their flowers where you blend in. While you are hiding, suddenly soldiers appear on the hill. You hide yourself and see the men surround the castle. You notice a knight on a horse galloping towards the scene. You watch as the leader of the soldiers address the knight. You watch the leader tell the knight that they have orders to take out King Sion. They need to end his life before he can call forth the demon army. Oh my God! You ride towards the scene from afar, silently landing behind some trees. You hide as the leader of the soldiers addresses the recently arrived knight. Well, yeah, we already did that. You arrive behind the soldier who is still speaking to the other man. You watch as they speak briefly and become friends. Then the first man rides away. The second man dismounts his horse and walks towards you. Oh jeez. Hello, good sir. You greet him politely, then notice he is a little older than yourself. You hold back from staring at his eyes, instead trying to remember the different types of people you've seen in your short life. May I offer your assistance in your quest? The man smiles and thanks you. He asks how you're related to the hill, to which you reply, fairy? I come from very far away. After my parents died in that chariot crash. He nods and asks where you come from. Though nervous, you decide to tell him the entire truth. He seems to take a liking to it and asks if you want to go on a quest with him. Yes. Alright, let's go then. He tells you to follow him as he leads you towards his horse. You do so, and soon you find yourself on a horse of your own. But wait! Aren't I like a little fairy? Am I human-sized? You hug him tightly, as you wouldn't wish to be anywhere but here. You think back to your short adventure so far. Riding a horse. You're heading towards a castle in the distance. You remember seeing it the last time you raided an Olk Wardener camp, though your goal isn't to do any raiding. Your goal is to assassinate the king. We should buy some poison for the king. Ah, good idea. I do have some stashed away from a recent job. You look at him with shining eyes. Oh my God, I have such a crush on that dude. How do we infiltrate the castle unnoticed? He grins and replies with lots of planning and scouting. You nod eagerly. You sit in the back of a cart, your feet resting on the seat. You look at your companion and smile. Oh, jeez. I enchant his weapon. You take your hands and concentrate. When you finish, the man nods. He tests the blade out, and it remains perfectly sharp. He thanks you again, then continues to speak about himself. He tells you that his name is Balm. I finally have a name! And he's a traveling merchant. So why is a traveling merchant trying to assassinate the king? I'm actually after the king myself. He's planning on betraying me and taking my fortune. You mean to tell me the king is a treacherous, backstabbing idiot? He deserves to die slowly. Well, no one's born with all the right intentions, kid. He says. You frown in disagreement, but decide it's best not to argue. You arrive at the castle and dismount from the cart. We're here, kid. I hope you're ready to do this thing. You nod eagerly and take a deep breath. As you and Bomb get out of the cart, the guards are taking notice. What are you two freaks doing here? One guard asks. We've come to see the king. We're gardeners, you see. Well, you'll have to wait in the waiting room. You think of some excuse, and the guard turns around and scoffs. Wise up, he says before walking away. You stand there in confusion. Kid, aren't you going to follow that guard? You could look at Bomb and nod slowly. I guess you're ready then. You raise your dagger and stab the guard in the neck, and a quick and silent kill. You quickly follow this up by stabbing another guard in the back. Ooh! Killer fairy! Let's go! Mom and you move through the castle, quickly dispatching the guards. You find yourself in a throne room of sorts, a massive castle room with a giant throne at the end. Your mentor tells you to circle around and move through a secret passage, which you comply to. You move through the passage, ignoring the statues that lay on the floor. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. He looks up at the ceiling onto a small hole, which he begins climbing through. Be careful, you nod and begin climbing after him. We stand in front of the tyrant king. Well, what do we have here? The king stands up and stares at you and Bomb. It seems you've managed to kill all the guards in the castle. Actually, originally I wanted to only kill the king with, like, poison and then get away, but I guess we're just killing everyone. How did you know it was us? Son, everyone knows there's a thief in the castle. I just thanked my lucky stars that you weren't that thief, he says with a chuckle. You look at Bomb and he raises his eyebrow. You stand up straight and close your eyes. With every ounce of your being, you send a small bolt of lightning directly at the king. It hits him and he falls to the floor with a scream. Bomb! Finish it! On it! Bomb flies over to the king and slams his mace into the tyrant's head. With every ounce of his strength, he begins pummeling the king's skull. I'm just completely love-struck. You stand there in awe as Bomb continues beating the tyrant. Blood pours from the king's head and he screams in pain. His screams are then silenced as his skull explodes, splattering Bomb in gore. You quickly clean yourself off with water from the nearby vase before continuing on, I guess. So, you move into another room in the throne room and observe it. You are there for quite some time as you find nothing of interest. We should leave far, far away. You're right. You proceed to leave the throne room and head back out of the castle. You quickly return to the cart and continue on your way. You were incredible, Bob. Thank you. I am a genius after all. I'm pretty amazing for a human. Bomb laughs. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Wait, I'm not a human. Even if I'm a fairy, do you like me? Bomb is silent for a moment. Well, I like your magical abilities. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have gotten out of there so quick. You smile. Okay, let's go all in. Can we continue like this? I want to stay by your side forever. Just absolutely simping. Together forever. The two of you continue on in peace. Okay, that was just kind of wholesome. Aside from the murder. I'm just a fairy who's absolutely simping after this dude.